What's up, guys? You are now partying with Fight Party KO. Come on in, let's party.
If you love boxing, like we love boxing, you gotta come party with us at Fight Party KO, baby. Boy, look. Yes, we got a nice show for y'all today. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Talk to them, Juice, let them know what we got going.
Man, we got a fight cancellation, man. Tank and Jake is off the table. Jake is scrambling to find a replacement opponent, so we're going to definitely break that down. And we're going to get into some other hot topics as well. We got VERGIL ORTIZ versus Erickson Lubin coming up. Got to preview that for y'all.
I think your volume is a little low.
Yeah, let me turn up then.
Yeah, I want to make sure they can hear you.
Check. A little better?
A little better.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get it right. But yeah, man, a lot of hot topics, man. We got to break down what's been happening in the world of boxing.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Man, where do we start? Jake and Tank. So for those who don't know, Tank had some allegations come out, a civil suit. You know, we're not going to get too detailed into what happened, but it's pretty nasty stuff with somebody who was one of his partners in the past. And the fight with Jake Paul is now off the table. Jake released several statements distancing himself from Tank, really down to him as a potential opponent, and looking for another one. And so a lot of crazy names have been brought up. Francis Ngannou, Nate Diaz, Terrence Crawford, Rolly Romero, Ryan Garcia.
And because this show is so good, just turn the volume up just a little more. Just I want to make sure they hear it. I want to make sure they hear you right. That's all. Yeah,
but Almighty, what you thinking, man?
Hey, man, it's so much going on with it, and with the all right. So since the big thing right now is Jake Paul Tank that's going on right now, of course we got to get back on that Layla Ali and Clarissa later on as well. But Jake Paul Tank, man, it got that right there.
Hey, we gonna get to it. We gonna get to
Layla Ali. We're gonna and Clarissa Shields. We're gonna get to that. We gotta dig deep on that.
Yeah, good.
But it's like Jake Paul has canceled the fight because Tank has some allegations. He has some domestic issues, we'll say, and it's not his first time. It's not his first time at all. And now this fight is on. It's on Netflix, and Netflix ain't trying to have no drama like that.
Not at all.
They just get into the fight game, so they're not trying to have that kind of drama. They're not trying to be on that type of time. And like I say, Tank is a repeat offender. Now these are allegations right now, but if it comes off again, like he just got out of jail not too long ago, so it's like, come on, Tank, what is going on, man? We want you to fight everybody, but we want you to calm down. How about that, Tank? Calm down and do what you're supposed to do and make your money and continue to box, man. But because of all this, a lot of people are going back and forth on. Well, if the fight was selling how it's supposed to sell, then they'll still have it going on. And so a lot of people are saying that right now. And I honestly feel them on that, because Jake has been linked with some other people who've had some domestic issues, we'll say. He fought Mike Tyson. Okay?
Right.
He's a big advocate of, let's say, the United States right now. We'll just say that, if you know what I mean. He likes to put on a nice red hat. We'll say that. So a lot of people have some issues with everything that goes along with the guy who started the red hat for the country.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? So you can say easily that he's being hypocritical, but he also has a business as well, MVP Promotions, and that business is all about promoting women boxing.
Right.
So part of me is like, okay, yeah, he doesn't want to give a lot of money to Tank Davis because of all that. He just feel like he doesn't deserve it because he's about the women. But at the same time, the Jake versus Tank will bring a lot of eyeballs to the women on his fight card. it's also going to bring a lot of money to the women on the fight card. So by not having this fight, it's almost like you're spiting the women who are on it. Like Alicia Baumgartner was supposed to be fighting. Like everyone who's on MVP, well, this fight here was going to have a trickle down effect with the money. So he would be able to put on other fights for the females using some of this money that he would have made right here.
Right.
So it's like, let's kick Tank out, but now the main cause is being defeated. Or keep Tank in and we're gonna celebrate somebody who's against a lot of what y'all are doing, but y'all can get some money from it, y'all can benefit, y'all can get y'all spotlight, you can get a lot of eyeballs on you, and then you can promote your own agenda with those eyeballs that you get. So I see both sides of it. I really like the fact that MVP has been doing a lot for women's boxing. I love that. And I hate to see a lot of these paydays go away for the women. I hate to see some of the spotlight go away for the women because, hey, that Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor fight got millions of views because of the spectacle of Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. So this right here is going to be another spectacle of Jake Paul and Tank Davis and letting women get millions of views. And Alicia Baumgartner is one of my favorites, and I was hoping that she was going to get that big spotlight on her. So I mean, I hate the fact that it's like that, man, to be honest with you. Oh shit. Ecom in the building. Ecom Claremont said, ooh. I hear you. I feel you on that. Joseph Whitfield, what's happening? What's happening?
What's good?
Double hundreds up to you. We see you, player. But that's kind of my thoughts on it right now, man. I feel like it's a little hypocritical on Jake Paul, yeah, but at the same time,
it's big hypocritical, man. It's big hypocritical.
Yeah, big hypocritical.
Because okay, you know, I look, I'm with it. I'm not for any sort of anything along that when it comes to like treating women poorly, you know, and especially against the law and people getting hurt and stuff like that. Hey, you know, I'm totally against that. With that being said, you knew who Tank was. You knew what he already has been going through. He didn't just become somebody different overnight. And I feel like Jake is, see, this is what Tim Bradley was kind of warning us about, where it's like, hey, you got somebody who's elevating to the top of the game who didn't necessarily go through, you know, what all these other fighters went through to get there. And so he's coming in and doing stuff that's kind of like, maybe like a little distasteful for the people who've been putting in work, like just to tarnish somebody like Tank who's putting so much work in the boxing game, but you were just willing to use him for a payday.
Right.
You didn't want to fight anybody at 200 pounds. You wanted to fight somebody who was 135. You pulled his name out the hat, and all this stuff has been happening, not like in the way past, but like in his last like couple fights.
Right.
Everything that Jake was complaining about, he's like, oh yeah, Tank's been mad, unprofessional during this, showing up late and stuff like that. I'm like, Tank, that's just what he does, like
all the time.
He showed up late to Ryan's presser, had Ryan waiting in New York and California, and he shows up to the media workouts late, don't work out, roll out the ring. You know what I mean?
Some might say it's part of his charm.
Yeah, he be having people waiting. That's what he do. So to come after as the promoter and to just take a shot at a man while he's down, you know, it's allegations. I'm not defending nobody, but hey, it's allegations. Jake has even had allegations, you know, against him. So I just don't think that's like the best look. I understand you wanted to get away from it from a business perspective, but I don't know. I just wasn't really feeling it.
I hear you. And if it's some more ladies out here watching this, let us know what y'all think about this as well in the chat. Like, do you feel like the lady boxers should be able to come up on an issue like this? Should the fight continue so that the lady boxers can get their shine and get their money? Like, they went through a huge fight camp. Like, everyone on the undercard has had trainers. They've been getting in shape. They've had nutritionists, getting their outfits ready. It's a bunch of things that go on with these fights, and it was all prepared to go down in a couple of weeks. And now all of a sudden, It's shut off. So it's like, how do y'all feel about this whole thing? Do you feel like, oh well, one guy's a bad guy, or both guys are a bad guy, and they shouldn't be doing it no way? So everyone should not eat. Or
Doesn't that speak to Jake more as a promoter though? Because he's the one in charge of the event. You got to know who you're working with.
mm-hmm.
And look, you're not even fighting somebody in your weight class. Like,
Right.
You get a lot of people to stick around and be on task because the fight is of importance to like the rankings and championships. So you got this exhibition with somebody who doesn't necessarily want to do it, somebody who's been talking about retiring. You know, I don't think he could go in taking it super serious, like, and be high strung and stuff like that. So he's just la-di-da, going through the motions, showing up late and stuff like that. Like,
Right.
I don't know. I'm just not that surprised. I'm not that surprised.
Yeah, I'm not surprised either. Jake is definitely more about the business side of it all. I think he saw a lane open with women's boxing due to training with Amanda Serrano so much, and saw how hard she trains, see that she trains just as hard as all the guys, but the women don't get the same opportunity. And so I think Jake Paul saw a business lane for that. Well, you know what? When I fight, I generate all this press and money and eyeballs. Maybe if I throw some women in on another card, I got a lane to be a legitimate force in boxing and a respected force in boxing. Because women get $1 million paydays through Jake Paul.
True.
You see what I mean? So it's like, I think he saw that business lane, and it was more about business. And I think he actually cares about some of the fighters he has on his label, not label, but on his roster. Like, I think him and Amanda Serrano are real cool through training.
Definitely.
And I think she made him a real believer of, no, we got to really be a boxer. You got to train like a real boxer. And he dove into it. You know, it's not like he had another job he had to just sign up for. He was already rich. So, hey, how about this? Use all your rich time and money and efforts to really train and be respected. And he started doing that now. So MVP is actually a legitimate force in boxing. And I love that. But it's definitely about the business for Jake.
Yeah, and you know, it kind of shows that, like, if the fight was canceled because it didn't sell enough, and this is like the cover up, because it is a civil suit, you know, who knows?
Right.
In show business, who knows? I can't say what somebody will or won't do to save the show and save face, whatever. If the ticket sales were a little low and they just wanted to bail, Jake is running out of options. He has to fight real fighters. He has to fight in his weight class.
Definitely.
The gimmick is kind of up. Like, there's only so many retired MMA fighters out there, you know, for you, Jake, at this point.
Right.
You're reaching down to 130. You're saying you want to be respected and ranked and all this. You want to be a champion. And you want to fight Badu Jack and everybody you want to fight. It's epic, but in reality, you're trying to fight somebody who's a lightweight. You know, people aren't going for it anymore. They're like, we need to see something for real.
Definitely. Okay, you can put in another comment. She said, will Gervonta overshadow the female fight? Well, that's the whole thing. The more press it gets, the more eyeballs it gets. And the more eyeballs it gets, the more of a platform the female boxers will have. A lot of times female boxers were fighting in front of small crowds.
Right.
They might fight in front of 20,000, 50,000. The viewership might be somewhere in there. But you're on the undercard of a Jake Paul fight. You got millions of people watching you to see what's going on with you, to see how good women's boxing is. Like, women's boxing has come a long way. And they are real professionals. They are really skilled. They have amateur backgrounds. And I think they should be saluted. So I lean more towards, hey, let the shit show go on for the sake of the women coming up. Let the shit show go on for the undercard because a lot of those people, man, they spend their hard-earned money. Some of the people on the undercard might not be able to be full-time boxers. They still may have a full-time job, and then they get off work, and then they got to go train and prepare. And to go through a whole fight camp, and you done paid for this whole fight camp, and then all of a sudden the fight is off, and you don't get the check for it. That digs deep. You didn't pay nutritionists, trainers.
You think Jake is covering the gap a little bit?
I'm hoping he is. I'm hoping he is covering the gap, and I think he will at least for. I think he's going to look out for Alicia Baumgartner just because she's a major player on MVP.
Yeah.
You know, I got faith in Jake. I think Jake will help out the rest of the undercard
because he is going to fight. I mean, they are going to have an event. They're trying to do it in December.
Yeah. Yes, Ecom. They spent a lot of money. Boxing ain't cheap. Like training camp ain't cheap by no stretch of the imagination. It ain't cheap. And when you're at the point of some of these fighters here, like I say, it's not just the trainers you're paying. You're paying your nutritionists. You're paying the hairstylists. You're paying people who are going to come up with your wardrobe. You're paying choreographers for your ring walkout. You're paying some of the entertainers who are going to come walk you out. Like somebody like Alicia Baumgartner, she might have came out with a rapper, but you got to pay that rapper.
Yeah, she's a woman. She gets dressed. She be wearing heels and get her
everything.
Hair done.
Yeah, she don't come in like a tomboy.
She got a team. She has to have a team.
Whole team.
That's a lot to be doing yourself.
With the little warrior skirt with a thong up under it or something like that. Like she'd be throwing a hook and you see cheeks. Like, okay, how about it? But whooping butt. It ain't like she's just out there just being some kind of prissy doll. No, she out there whooping butt for real.
Right.
And but she understands the whole marketing part of it.
Absolutely.
And so with that being said, the marketing part of it is what's bringing the women up for more and more and more. And so I just hate to see people just lose out on their money, lose out on this opportunity. Even if they didn't lose out on the money, this is a huge opportunity. Can you imagine like you being a R&B artist and you get a chance to tour with Michael Jackson and then all of a sudden the concert gets canceled? What? I was about to be on stage with the Michael Jackson crowd. All the TV viewership for Michael Jackson, I was about to be a part of that. And then all of a sudden it's gone.
Yeah, you start spending that money before you get it. You start you start thinking ahead, then all of a sudden, poof.
Then oh my God, oh, man. Boy, I'm getting sick to my stomach thinking about it.
Yeah, it sucks. But you know, it kind of just feels like the boxing karma for even trying to set this fight up. They didn't want to approve it in Atlanta. They were like, oh, we don't want to be held liable for that kind of circus act. 135 versus 200 plus. Does Jake even have a limit? Did Jake have a limit? The fight's canceled now. Did Jake have a limit?
And I think he couldn't be over 194, I think. Or something like that.
And to somebody who's 5'5", 135 or whatever.
Yeah. He might be 5'4".
Yeah, it's a totally different type of fight. It's not a traditional boxing match at all. So once Georgia wasn't a part of it, it's like that was your warning. Shut this down. Then some other stuff just fall out the sky. Because that civil suit was relatively new. So hey, it just seems like boxing karma. Like we don't want this to happen. I wasn't excited about that matchup.
Well, I wasn't either. Especially by the fact that a lot of people felt like Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson was just really a choreographed exhibition. Like it wasn't a real.
And that was it was like I wanted that Mike Tyson versus Jake to be the last of that.
How about that?
Like okay, that you got us, Jake. That's the last time we fallen for that trick. Yeah. And then he's trying to set it up again in some kind of way. Just give us a real fight. Fight the low rank cruiserweights, you know.
And they were pumping it by the fact that it's a real fight because we gonna bet on like we got knockout prizes too. Like if somebody knock out somebody else, we get extra bonuses for knocking them out. They decided to bet $2 million on the fight. They shook hands on betting $2 million on this fight. So they were trying to make sure you understood, like, no, we about to fight for real. We trying to knock each other out. even though it's an exhibition, because the weights are completely out of range, and no one was going to sanction that. But we still going for the knockout. And so they were trying to make it that much more believable with that kind of stuff. But even that could have been set up. You know what I'm saying? So, but my whole thing with Jake Paul was putting the light on the real fighters on the undercard.
But it ain't over.
It's not over.
It ain't over. He's trying to find a replacement for Tank. So he's trying to get back in the ring in December, and he's just been going down the list. Hit up Francis Ngannou, Nate Diaz, Terrence Crawford, Ryan Garcia, Rolly Romero. I mean, what you thinking, Almighty? You liking any of the Edgar Berlanga? I can't, man.
Here. Hey, Jake. Pick up the phone, champ. I've been calling you. Pick up. Let's make the fight happen. Pick up the fucking phone, man. Stop playing. Fucking Jake.
Hey, man, shout out to Berlanga. Berlanga, you are an entertainer at heart, man.
That's the
I ain't like
one
your
matchup
Berlanga,
right there. That's
but
you
one of my favorite fighters right now, man. As far as the entertainment value, I don't think you're the best fighter, but I love the entertainment value, and you got some pop, so you might luck up and knock somebody out.
Him versus Jake would be good, man.
I would love to see
That would be
Berlanga versus
fun.
Jake, man.
That would be fun. I got Berlanga.
The trash talk that would be going on to build up that fight, all the antics that would be going on to build up that fight. I really think that Jake should go on ahead and consider that, man.
Yeah,
to be honest with you.
I think Berlanga just got a fight coming up. It's like when Jake did this cattle call, people started getting fight announcements because Ryan Garcia, his name got brought up, and he was saying he was down to do it. But Oscar was like, "Oh no, we trying to get you in the title fight versus Mario Barrios." Yeah,
he said, "Win a contract. I'm trying to get you a championship belt for real. Nah, we ain't doing that."
Right. Francis Ngannou got hit. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna say, he wouldn't have to pay Berlanga the same as he would be paying Tank. So some of that money could be used as step aside money for whatever Berlanga had going on. He can pay that opponent a little step aside money and make this fight happen right here. And then Berlanga is Puerto Rico and New York. So that's a whole nother crowd that would have been put into that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Jake got like Puerto Rico a little bit too.
You said what?
Jake got Puerto Rico a little bit too.
Jake calls himself Puerto Rico. He said he's an official Boricua. But part of it is because of the love he they did so much training, and he was in Puerto Rico training with Amanda Serrano. So he's like, "Hey, I'm part Puerto Rican now."
Right. Not
really, but he like to say it. So I think that would have been great because Berlanga would have been like, "You ain't no real Puerto Rican," and this, and Jake would have came back with, "You from New York," but I think that would have been great, man. And Berlanga like to put on the whole big Mr. T kit and all that. You know what I'm saying? He like to put on every piece of jewelry that he's ever had on his fingers, all on his neck. He probably would have came in with a grill. He probably would have had his eyebrow pierced. He might have came in with his nose pierced. He might have came in. I got another client. She come in. Her ears. She got the earrings going all the way up the ears like this. You know what I'm saying? I can see Berlanga doing something like that for a fight like this, man. Berlanga's about show business.
Nah, he gonna sell it. He gonna sell it for sure. Just like he sold that Canelo fight.
Yeah, hands down. So my vote is Berlanga. I hope, and Berlanga's like, I'll do it. I'll do it now. Rolly Romero was also in the pot. Rolly said, "I'll fight you in a week."
Jake Paul and all these circus shows he's doing. So I guarantee every single one of you guys, in 1 week of training, I will stop him, and I will end all these YouTubers' hype because they're wasting our time in this sport because we want real fights. Why is he not fighting a cruiserweight? Why is he even wasting his time with a 135-pounder?
I had the same questions.
How about that?
It really is so funny what he be going on. Definitely one of the best trash talkers in the game right now.
Yeah.
I can't think of anybody who's necessarily better than Rolly. Brian Norman Jr. is getting up there for me just because everything he says is so matter of fact, and he got that Atlanta like, oh, I always got something to say ness to him,
doesn't he?
Yeah, he always got something clever to say, and he don't even downplay what you necessarily said. He's just clever and quick witted. It's kind of like his boxing style. Like, oh, I got an answer for that. You know what I mean?
And it's a blue collar, down home. I ain't lying. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Full of confidence, and the confidence is built on his effort and what he knows he has done. Yeah, I like that. But Berlanga is definitely up there, man. I think Berlanga.
What, for trash talk, or are you saying for
trash talk?
Jake Paul opponent.
I mean, for trash talk, I think Berlanga, Rolly are the two tops. I can't think of a better trash talker than them. Yeah, I can't think of a better trash talker than them, to be honest with you. Can you?
Then Rolly or Berlanga?
Yeah, I can't think of no one on their level, to be honest with you.
No, they definitely exist. We just not thinking of them.
For good trash talk at press conferences, it's Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia's up there.
And it depends on which Ryan's up there.
It definitely depends on which.
Shoot, I've seen plenty of good David Benavidez pre-fight.
Yeah, but not like Berlanga and Ryan and Rolly. Like David Benavidez.
Yeah, because they're just hilarious. They're hilarious.
No, I want to beat your ass like right now. Whereas Berlanga gonna bring some props. You know what I'm saying? He gonna bring Oscar De La Hoya's wig and all this kind of stuff. Like he gonna bring the props. I haven't really seen David Benavidez go out his way to bring no props like that.
Nah, he just ready to fight.
He just ready to fight, and he gonna keep talking that trash because he's ready to fight. Ryan Garcia gonna do the most. Ryan Garcia might be out there smoking the joint and drinking the beer at the press conference, laughing at you. It's like, it's hard to beat them three. But hey, back to the topic though.
Rolly versus Jake. I mean, I still want to see Jake fight somebody his size, but
me too.
I like all these better than Tank because Tank is just so small.
Yeah, and that's another reason why I picked Berlanga, because Berlanga is closer to his size.
It's closer to his size. It's
they're probably walking around at 200 pounds easy.
I think that's a good matchup, and I got Berlanga. But somebody who is Jake's size got the message for a fight. Francis Ngannou.
How can they go from like GERVONTA Davis to Francis Ngannou? Come on, like the weight different and everything. It make no sense. It make no sense. Nikisa reached out the other day and tell me how they need a replacement for GERVONTA. Then I say, okay, what can I do for you? He said, yeah, we're looking for a replacement, but I still haven't get it. I'm like, okay, then what exactly can I do for you? Like, we think about you to fight Jake. I'm like, what? I'm like, who's Jake? I was so confused. I'm like, no, bro, come on. Don't disrespect me like that. He sent out some number. I'm like, it's not about the number. I'm not just interested. It makes no sense for me.
Is it flattering at least that they're thinking about you?
Yeah, I think it's disrespectful instead. What flattering? Come on.
Almighty, is that a duck by Francis Ngannou?
Yes. You know what? I'm not gonna say yes. Because Ngannou could be thinking like, dude, I'm a real fighter. I want to fight real fighters. Now, whether or not he lost to the real boxers that he faced, they were still real boxers still competing. Ngannou hasn't done an exhibition type of fight or anything like that. But I do see you tan on your chin, and I understand. Yeah, that can be a duck. Why not go on ahead and get this paper? It definitely looks like it could be ducked. It definitely can be a duck, but I
You know,
understand
because
him. I
it's like
understand the word.
okay, you're a real fighter, Ngannou. I
Yeah.
respect that actually. You're not trying to be involved in the circus act. You like, look, I don't even know who that is. I don't even see him as far as fighting is concerned. Like, give me somebody real. I'm
Right.
about real fights. I'm about getting paid, but I'm about real fights. So
Right.
I sat there, you know, I mean, I'm like, yeah, yeah. And then I started to think, like, hey, man, just do us this favor and fight him. Like, just go ahead and take it to Jake for all of us. Like, you are a real fighter. I agree. So this should be like just a easy bag, and the boxing community is gonna love you for
It should be a
knocking them
very
out
easy
real quick.
bag.
I would love to see that, you know, and that's I mean, shoot, when we're talking about experience, y'all about the same. Like, I mean, not exactly the same, but as far as like matchmaking is concerned, as far as like records, professional records and stuff like that, somebody who got
I can't say they're the same. I got to give a nod to Ngannou because he fought real fighters in their, you know, they fighting. Like he
no,
fought
but I
Tyson
mean,
Fury.
no,
Tyson
I'm
Fury,
talking about as but he wouldn't have got that opportunity if he wasn't so high up in MMA. You know what I mean?
and that's another reason.
I'm talking about fights, like number of fights and wins, losses, like that.
But once again, he was fighting real fighters in MMA who were currently competing,
Yeah,
currently
but
going for the championship.
where are you going
Jake
with that?
never done that.
Where are you going with that though?
He might consider himself like, no, I'm a real fighter. I don't do exhibitions like that. I crossed over to fight Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. Tyson Fury was the lineal champion until he fought Usyk.
Oh, I'm thinking new fighter coming to the table, new rules. Like, go ahead, get you a pro fight in the heavyweight, Jake.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm saying. So I think Ngannou could be looking at it like, dude, you are pure exhibition. Like you fought like washed up, retired UFC fighters. You fought fighters who were not allowed to even come back to UFC, like Tyrone Woodley. You know what I'm saying? Because he had too many concussions already. You fought Nate Robinson, a basketball/football player. You know what I'm saying? Like you wasn't fighting real people like that. You fought Tommy Fury, but only reason why people know Tommy Fury is from Tyson Fury. So you didn't even fight the real one at your weight class.
And
like,
lost.
And lost. Right. So it was like
you gotta fight somebody. Okay, so it's like, do you prefer the Ngannou fight or do you prefer like the Tank direction? You know, because he gotta fight somebody, and he not gonna fight. My bad, I'm bumping the mic, y'all. He not gonna fight people in his weight class. So what? Going up or down? You gonna go way down? You gonna fight lightweights? And what we talking about here?
I hope he fight Berlanga. To be honest with you,
how about all those names that were thrown out? None of them were cruiserweight. And I know that cruiserweight isn't the most stacked division, but none
were cruiserweight. You're right.
I just want to see boxing in general have just more value on trying to ascend the ranks and become the champion, because it's so much fun in all the other sports, like when they be trying to get into the playoffs and you know,
and that's what TKO supposed to be trying to do coming up. So hopefully it works.
Yeah.
But, I just really feel like the closest to the weight, because Ngannou is heavyweight. He's bigger than Jake. And then you got Berlanga, who's probably around that size.
They sent Ngannou the offer.
Yeah.
So.
But a bigger fight is against Berlanga, in my opinion. I don't know.
Apex Predator, Ngannou?
Yeah, I don't know.
Nah,
Ngannou made a big name for himself with the UFC.
People gonna tune in for that.
Yeah, he made a big name for himself with UFC. So automatic promotions may lean towards Ngannou, but as far as I'm about to promote the hell out of this, it's gonna go to Berlanga.
Yeah. I mean, I'd enjoy the Berlanga build.
Where's Ngannou from? Because I love the way he talks.
Cameroon?
Yeah, something like that. So Cameroon boxing fans or fight fans versus Puerto Rican fight fans. See what I'm saying? Like, it could be bigger. I just feel like it could be bigger with Berlanga.
Berlanga would be fun.
New York, Puerto Rico fight fans,
but
versus
he don't have
Cameroon fight
he
fans.
don't have the in the ring track record like Ngannou.
He doesn't. He doesn't. But he had that little knockout streak that he liked to hold on to. He was on ESPN. He was promoted as a main card on ESPN for a couple of years. But yeah, Ngannou had a better career by far. Yeah. So it'll be between them two, who I would want to see. Unless he fought Andre Ward, but Andre Ward is kind of mild sauce with promotions, man.
I don't think that would be the best fan friendly fight either.
I don't either. Yeah, I don't either.
I think he would just outbox Jake,
Mm-hmm.
but not necessarily like I can see Jake like surviving. I don't think it would be fireworks. Anyway,
It won't be fireworks. He's son of God, so he's gonna come in extra mannerable and all that kind of stuff. Nah, I don't want to see that.
I'm not calling for that.
Not at all. But so hey, I hope he gets a fight soon. I'm hoping it. One, I think the entertainment value will still be there, and I think I want the women to get their shine, and I want not just the women, but everyone else on that undercard who's going to come up. Yeah. I want everybody to get their shine, they play. So
yeah, we'll see them in December.
Man,
the
trainers for all them people want to get paid.
Yeah. Hey, I'm for it. I'm all for fighters getting paid.
Yeah, cool.
Man, which way you want to take it, man?
Layla Ali, Clarissa Shields.
Sheesh.
I just want to get it off my chest, man.
The DuckTales. We gotta get to the bottom of it, man, because they've been going back and forth for a while. Layla Ali, Clarissa Shields, a lot of talking. A lot of talking. Shoot, Almighty, what you thinking, man? Is this a duck here? Who you leaning towards as far as these back and forth videos are concerned?
Okay, good question. As far as the back and forth videos are concerned, the rap beef, Layla won that. If you're going like video for video, song for song, Layla won that. But overall, why even go through all that? Just if you want to show like, oh, I'm classier than her, I'm more polished than her, and this, that, and another. Well, be the bigger person, and you could have nipped that in the bud years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was doing interviews, and I want to say most people took it as a shot at Clarissa when she was like, oh, it's nobody for me to fight, because she was just talking about Clarissa. I think she's a great fighter. She's accomplished this and this. Would you fight again, Layla? It's no one really out there good enough for me to come back for. Like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm pumping you up, Juice, like, oh no, Juice is great. Juice, he great fighter. This is this. I'm like, oh my, you gonna come back and fight? It ain't really nobody out there worth me fighting. That's kind of dig at you. Especially when everything has been talked about between Layla Ali and Clarissa Shields. Like, who's the better? Who's the GOAT? And knowing Clarissa's personality, because you played the big sister role to Clarissa, so you know her personality. She pops off at the mouth. Clarissa gets ratchet real quick, turns up 0 to 60. But you should know that. And as soon as you saw she got offended, if you want to play the bigger role, I think, oh, Clarissa, my bad. Yeah, you're great. I wasn't trying to say it like that with you, this, that, another. No, I'm not trying to come back and fight. Nothing like that. I'm going to continue to support you and women's boxing and this, that, another. And it's done. But instead, she did several interviews where it was like, yeah, I'm still good. This another. One interview that was like, so you in shape now? She's like, yeah, I'm in shape. I'm still in shape now. I got abs popping out right now.
Yeah, they were
And
talking
she
about
come back and
sparring
fight.
too. It started off talking about sparring.
Right.
So
And it was like,
it done grown out of control. And I like the point it went to, because I like when fighters fight. And I'm cool with all the WWE, like, you know, the talking. That's just a whole separate part. Like, when it gets to, do you want to fight or not? Here are the requirements for me to fight. I met the requirements. Do you want to fight or not? That's what I'm more interested in. You know, I like the smack talk, but I like it when it goes somewhere, not to just
that's what I was about to
avoid
say.
each other.
Yep.
You know,
I like the smack talk, but it got to go somewhere. You put on years of smack talk going back and forth with Clarissa Shields, and then you came out with a video once Clarissa came out with her press conference saying, hey, you asked for 15, 20 million, we got the money. She said, here are the investors here. Here's my team here. We got the money. Let's do it. And then Layla goes on another video, and not trying to bash Layla, nothing like that. Love you, Layla. But why do a whole nother video saying, yeah, like the big decision? I know y'all been waiting on me to tell y'all my decision, and my decision is I'm gonna tell y'all when I want to. And then so now you prolong, so you're keeping this fire and energy going, all to come out with another well-polished video, 2 of them, to say, oh, well, she disrespected my dad, and she doesn't deserve my energy, and she doesn't deserve to have a fight with me, so I'm not gonna fight. So it's like you pump all this up for nothing. For absolutely nothing. And it's so many interviews going back and forth with them, man, for years. Radio Raheem did a lot of interviews with them. Sean Zattel did a lot of interviews with them, and it was like, come on, man. Breakfast Clubs. Did some other popular. Yeah, Sway.
Sway's Universe.
Right. And then you come off like, nah, the fight will go down. But it's like, at first I tried to give it the benefit of the doubt. Okay, well, maybe you started training for the fight and you found out training at 47 for a real fight. It's a little different than training.
Because she always been in shape.
Always been in shape, but it's still different when you 27 and you can run 5 miles in the morning every day.
And you're doing that to fight Clarissa Shields. You ain't doing that to fight just anybody. Soccer mom.
Exactly. You're doing this to fight an undisputed champion in how many different weight classes?
Who's hungry.
Right. 2 gold medals. Hungry. Want to whip a bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's and fighting you is a fight she can get up for. That's what I'm saying.
And knowing that somebody's gonna become the GOAT after this fight. Like, it's really called the GOAT. So that kind of training is
like, you know, I'm gonna just stay retired, which is respectable. Which is respectable. It's a duck, but it's respectable.
Yeah.
It's a duck.
It is definitely a duck.
I don't see how that. Once you say, hey, I need like 15, 10. What she said? Did she say 10 to 15 or 15 to 20? I think she said 10 to 15. Either way, she said 15 for sure. 15 million.
Yeah, she definitely said 15 for sure.
Yeah, I need something around like 15 million. Chris is like, yeah, I got that 15 million for you. Now, if you say no, it's a duck. It's just like, oh man, I'd whoop anybody on 2K. Y'all lucky y'all don't got 2K over here. And then it's like, oh, I got a portable screen, PS5, 2 controllers, 2K downloaded on there, and a portable generator, and 2 stools and a TV tray I can put it on. And you told me you're off work today. Here's the controller. We'll just play 2K right now. If I were to decline that game of 2K, that would be a duck. So it's kind of like the same situation. Like, hey, they met all your demands. You were just bragging about what you can do. Why would you avoid a fight with somebody who can't hit that hard?
Preach, Juice. Preach. I like that. I wasn't even thinking about that whole dynamic.
If she don't hit that hard,
Later
you should be
said
able.
Clarissa can't punch through a wet paper bag. You know, like so.
That
fighter.
should be a cakewalk.
Fighter. But something in you is saying, ooh, but if I don't win, that's what it seems like. Not saying that's what it, but that's what it seems like. Ooh, if I don't win, then I can't uphold my daddy's name as the GOAT. He was the GOAT, and I want to be the GOAT, but then it's gonna go to Clarissa Shields, and it says a lot of people already feel like Clarissa Shields is the real GOAT. Yeah. I personally, I'm a fan of classy, well-spoken Black people. So I lean more towards my fandom being towards Layla Ali. But I understand where Clarissa's coming from. Clarissa want to prove a point. And so if you talking this trash back and forth like this and you doing all this and that, it's time to fight. It's time to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. I met Layla Ali before. And she definitely has a air about her. You know what I'm saying? She shook my hand like a military man. Like, I was like, hey, Layla, good to meet you, blah, blah, blah. Shook my hand like, oh, okay. Like, you have to shake her hand. You can't just lay it out there like you would shake a normal woman hand. You gotta dig the web of your hand in hers to make sure she can't squeeze your hand. What you don't want is Layla to shake your hand and then you down on your knee like, you got to get in there. You know what I'm saying? You got and shake that hand for real.
You gotta be firm.
You got to put a little bicep in that thing there.
You can't put the limp wrist in there. You can't have a little limp wrist.
No, you can't just be like, hey, Layla. No, she will take your fingers and crush your little fingers. Just like your fingers will be like this, and you be like, oh, I met Layla Ali.
If I shake up with anybody and my fingers get like that, I need an immediate reset right then. Like, no, we're gonna start this whole dap over. I ain't going out like that. Nah. You definitely not gonna meet me like that. Like, hold on, we just gonna reset this whole thing. I ain't going out like that. The little flimsy. This just flimsy.
Right. Yes.
Like, no funny stuff. That's like a real delicate woman handshake. Like,
it is.
I know you met some women who just they shake their hand like that and it'd be like this, and it'd be real like soft, like, you know, no resistance at all.
But it's like, okay, you're of the ovary clan, so you can get away with it. But you can't be of the ovary clan and then you squeeze a man hand who's of the testicle clan and you do him like that. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, it ain't right, dude. It ain't right.
You gotta reset.
And the fact that she's pretty, she's feminine. It ain't like she's a butch shaking your hand like that. She's pretty, well spoken. You know what I'm saying? I took a little left on that just because that was my personal experience. But I've heard other people say, like, yeah, you try to interview her, she comes off as if I'm a goddess. Who are you? A mere mortal? Now she gonna say it in a well-spoken way. She'll enunciate with it. But they say, and this is piggybacking off of like some of the other people, some of the other reporters. But like, you talk to Clarissa Shields, you ask her a little something, she'll have a whole discussion with you right there.
Yeah,
it may not come out nowhere near as elegant as Layla Ali, but she gonna talk to you she gonna give you a good little chat. You know, whereas Layla gonna make it seem like I got better things to do besides talk to you mere mortals.
And she do have other stuff going on. She got stuff on like the Food Network. I mean,
she got a bunch of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Shout out Layla.
She's very marketable, well-spoken, very team-friendly, looks
beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Like Clarissa Shields, sometimes when she talking trash about Layla Ali, she got to be like, with your pretty ass. Like, you gotta recognize Layla is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So I love that. But fight if you're gonna talk that trash, man.
Or did
I was going with it.
Or did it.
Or did it. Like, nip it in the bud and play the high road a long time ago. They're like, oh, I'm sorry. I've done what I need to do in boxing. I'm 23-0 with 21 knockouts. I'm gonna let the newer gentleman let you go on ahead and do your thing, Clarissa, and nip it right there. And you're still place yourself above. I'm still your big sister, or I'm still at my goddess level. But now I'm gonna just let you do your thing. Maybe you can become a goddess too, Clarissa. You know what I'm saying? She could have played it a little more like that and just nipped it in the bud. We're real fight fans. Don't have us going back and forth on, ooh, if they fight, ooh, oh, now the money is up. Oh, yeah, it's getting good now. Ooh, they talking trash back and forth. Oh, it's good now. Oh, I can't wait to see this fight. No fight.
Hey, I got Clarissa Shields on the best trash talking list as well for boxers. Hey, anybody watching out there, who are the best trash talking boxers right now? Active boxers.
Right.
George Kambosos, Rolly Romero, Teofimo Lopez, Shakur, Jake Paul, Clarissa Shields. Who y'all got, man? Let us know.
Eubank Jr. And he's gonna talk just as elegant as Layla Ali with that British accent.
Yeah.
And he can trash talk.
Yeah, did you see the face-to-face?
Yes, sir. I'm still watching it. I got through about half of it.
Let's say that for next episode.
Yeah, I got through about half of it, but I had to get back to training.
So we got to get to the big fight coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Erickson Lubin, Virgil Ortiz this Saturday in Texas. Neither fighter has lost in the state of Texas. It's going down 154 pounds. Very, very tough fight. 50-50 fight, even though some people may not know who Erickson Lubin is. Almighty, what you thinking about this matchup? You staying in to watch this one, and what you thinking about it?
A very good matchup, man. A very good matchup. I'm leaning more towards Victor Ortiz.
Virgil?
But Erickson Lubin is a real threat. The main reason why I lean towards Victor Ortiz, Virgil Ortiz, is y'all can say I've been a fight fan for a long time now. So if y'all know who I was talking about, Victor, you know. But yeah, Virgil Ortiz right now, it's punching power versus chin ratio. Lubin has had a few little chin issues. Very skillful fighter. Lubin is a very skillful fighter. I saw when he got touched on the chin by Charlo. And then it was like night-night. You know what I'm saying? But I've also seen Lubin in some wars. And it wasn't night-night. He was in some wars. But I think Virgil has enough dynamite C4 ammunition in his hands to go on ahead and tuck Lubin in. Like, just tuck him in the bed, you know what I'm saying? Maybe kiss him on the forehead and burrito him in with the covers, you know what I'm saying? Turn his little nightlight on and be like, all right, man, go on ahead and go to sleep. You know, so Erickson Lubin got heart, so he might, you know, wake up out the bed and, hey, what's going on? And want to fight some more. And I think Ortiz would like go ahead and tuck his ass back in. Like, no, it's only 3 a.m. It ain't time for you to get up yet. Go back to sleep, little baby. So I think it's a bigger chance of something like that happening. Also, because Lubin has been in some wars. He's taken some punishment. I can see if he's taking too much punishment and his heart is bigger than his chin, I can see his corner stopping it as well. Whereas I haven't really seen Ortiz dramatically hurt. I've seen him take.
You're gonna have to knock him out cold to knock him out. He not stopping.
And then he got that Mexican heart, man.
Virgil is very tough, and that's
got
his
that
style
Mexican
too.
heart, man.
Oh shoot!
You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? That Mexican heart get going, man. When that Mexican heart gets fired up, get churning, that oil gets flowing, that Mexican heart, that blood get pumping. It's no turning back. Virgil's coming straight at you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hear that playing? that's the kind of music Virgil's gonna start hearing. You know what I'm saying? And it's just gonna be coming straight at you. I'm coming straight at you, all up in your chest, Lubin. I'm right there, like Vicks Vapor Rub. Just I'm here. I rubbed all in your chest. Fip. Lubin gonna land some punches, but that Mexican heart. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be beating like this beat going right now. That's gonna be the heartbeat he's gonna feel, and he just coming straight at you. Pure Mexican style, baby. Pure Mexican style.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be one of those.
Yeah, man.
Definitely gonna be one of those. Shoot. Lubin is skilled. I think people are kind of overlooking Lubin just because they don't really know him.
I agree.
But he's skilled, and if you see that first round knockout versus Charlo, that's not really the best.
It's not
picture to paint him in, because he's actually really a complete fighter. He can fight on the inside. He's very skilled. He can throw a lot of different punches and combinations.
Yeah,
good feet. This would be. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a close fight. I'm definitely picking Virgil. I just think Virgil's a lot to deal with, and Virgil may be one of those guys where it's like, when you watch him, you think you can beat him, or like it'll be kind of easy because he's like in front of you, you know, and he's there. But he does a lot of subtle stuff to get to make his shots land. And I think when people get in there with him, it's kind of like, oh, you know, he is like that. And he may be thumping more than I thought he was. And even if like you kind of know what's coming, and you can see the shots and predict the shots, it just wears on you round after round, just right in front of you, just boom on the guard, boom to the body. Like that gets old. That gets old. You seen how Madrimov was running around like it. I'm not calling him scared, but he was like a chicken, like how he was maneuvering around the ring to get out the heat, you know. And then after a while, he just had to sit down and start launching, because Virgil wasn't turning away. He's not going backwards. I feel like if Lubin can make Virgil go backwards, it'll be a totally different fight.
Didn't Lubin have a bloodbath with Fundora? And so that's what I'm saying. Like, he got just as much heart, but it's just the fact that I don't think he has the same ammunition. No. I think he doesn't have the same burglar bars up on his house like Virgil does. And Virgil got more ammunition. So it's like more firepower, more protection on Virgil's side. Both of them got heart. It's hard to be a bloody mess like you were against Sebastian Fundora and keep fighting like that. That's heart.
Right.
Courage. Willpower. I can overcome the odds, no matter how deep it gets. But you got a 38. You know what I'm saying? And Victor Ortiz coming with the bazookas. Virgil coming with the bazookas. He coming with the hand grenades. He got all kinds of stuff, man. And like I said, he living inside of Fort Knox as well. So it's like it's hard to, I don't want to say penetrate. It's hard to, you know, it's hard to break that defense, we'll say. Okay. But it's gonna be a very entertaining fight. And I can't wait to see it, to be honest with you, man. I really can't wait to see it. I don't think it's going to distance. I can definitely see it being stopped early. Yeah. I can see it being stopped early. I got Victor Ortiz KO.
You gonna put some respect on this man's name. His name is Virgil. Virgil. You
know, and both of them with De La Hoya as well, man.
Golden Boy, man.
Yeah, Virgil. I got Virgil by 10th round knockout.
10th round? That sound good. That sounds good. I wouldn't be surprised if it went the distance, but I wouldn't be surprised if Virgil caught him in the 4th round either. Like, Virgil be throwing some heat. You gotta be on your P's and Q's all night.
I just think Lubin is a little bit smarter of a fighter than he was earlier.
Absolutely.
A little more skillful. And I think the early knockout is still like PTSD for him. And it's like, now I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure I'm not knocked out in the first 4, 5, 6 rounds.
Right.
And then let me start really going for it around round 7, round 8.
Yeah, especially when you got respect for the guy. It's like,
Exactly.
I'm not gonna just come out here and get knocked out early, being
Right.
reckless.
Yeah. So shout out to you, Virgil. As you see, I'm a huge fan of Mexican style fighting. You know what I'm saying? And Virgil is definitely one of the top Mexican fighters that's out right now.
Yeah, Mexican American.
Yeah, and to not even be a champion, he's still considered like number 1 or number 2 in the division overall. Now that Boots is there, a lot of people still got Boots a little bit over Virgil. But
only one way to settle it.
Yeah, it's one way to settle it. And so Boots called him out. So Virgil has to get by Lubin. And that's something that Lubin, hey, maybe Ortiz is overlooking Lubin. And maybe that's Lubin's way into Fort Knox. You overlooking me. You thinking about this whole Boots fight, huh? Okay.
Yeah. I think Virgil is trying his best to focus on Lubin. I think he's trying his best.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be thinking about Boots though a little bit.
You have to.
Like it's not. You didn't just forget about him, but
Virgil
knows Lubin is real.
He just knocked out Wisma Lima in 1 round and looked very spectacular doing it. And he done moved into your weight division. So it's like, yeah, you have to be thinking about it a little bit. And so that may be the back door opening for Lubin to sneak into the club.
Whew, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Very good.
I'm a little disappointed Kid Austin's not going to be fighting on the undercard anymore against Jojo Diaz. That kind of made the undercard lose some steam for me.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Especially by the fact that Shakira Stevenson be fighting with all kind of hurt hands and stuff like that. And yeah.
Shout out to you, Shakira.
But Shakira is not necessarily known to be a power puncher, knockout artist like that, whereas Kid Austin is. And so it's like, I'm not a extra savvy boxer, bike runner. I'm in your face trying to knock you out. I need this hand to be right. So maybe he's looking at it like that. I'm still a fan of Schofield. Can't even front. Can't even front it. I'm still a fan of Schofield. Let's go, Schofield.
Hey, if you're not right, if you're not right, there's no point.
Heal up, boy.
I just hope it wasn't an excuse.
I hope it wasn't either. But the thing is, Jojo Diaz, like, I think I would have thought Tevin Farmer would have been a tougher fight than Jojo Diaz.
Me too.
So I'm like, you went to work on Tevin Farmer. Jojo Diaz, he ain't no spring chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can see if Schofield knocked him out, I can see Jojo retiring.
Yeah, he's probably close.
Yeah. So I don't think it was a thing if he was scared. I really think it's more of a thing of.
No, scared. Did I say scared?
No. You might not say. A lot of other people thinking like, oh, he's scared. He might have been scared. He ducking and this, that, and other. I don't think that's the case. I think he really hurt.
That's the case.
One of his bazookas. One of his bazookas got jammed up, and he's trying to clean it out, fix it, and all of that.
But I wouldn't be surprised if they saw fan responses to the fight and were like, "Oh no, let's not even risk it."
Right.
Boxing feels like it's in a finicky place right now on the business end. Like everybody wants to get paid. It seems like everybody wants to get paid more than they're getting paid, and nobody wants to take a lot of risk. Promoters don't want to take a lot of risk. It just seems like there's a bit of a stalemate or like a cleansing going on of the finances of boxing. There's going to be a new system in place.
Right. That's why I'm looking forward to the TKO, to be honest with you. I just want to see what it's going to be. It's not like they are taking away any of the other boxing. They're just adding to it. So
well, it's not the old days that people remember. For one, Top Rank doesn't have a landing spot
at all.
Like Michaela Mayer fought title fight, her last fight on Tubi and Roku and all that. I haven't seen any highlights. Like on Twitter, you always see boxing highlights. I haven't seen one highlight from that fight. I barely see the flyers, you know.
And she's
that's not good.
Name for ladies boxing.
Yeah, and that's not good. That's just not good for
all.
boxing. That's not good. So the TKO has to do something good. Hopefully that's the start of at least boxing being on the same page, like a league or something where everybody it's just more streamlined. Like everybody's trying to go after one belt or ascend the rankings because they matter and they pay the best, or just something to help the sport grow.
Yeah, if you Michaela Mayer and you're signed with Top Rank, you got to be counting down the days until your contract is up so you can go ahead and get with MVP.
Yeah.
You know, like she deserves a big audience as well. I wish Clarissa Shields would get those big audiences like that. But I think her and Jake just got a real serious kind of problem with each other. And I don't know if she's doing that.
Right.
But, gosh, she would get so many.
And the other boxers he got over there got a problem with her.
Alicia Baumgartner.
And Serrano.
Huh?
Because Serrano is a big fan of Jake and what he's doing. And so she don't like when somebody's coming over there talking about how it should go and this and that. So she ain't feeling that.
Serrano's like a very calm, dignified bodyguard for MVP and Jake Paul and all of that. A lot of times when he's promoting something, she's right there, right by his side. I'm thinking she got some kind of, vice president role or something like that, because she's right there. Invested. Like, yeah, say something. I'm gonna pull this sword right out of my bag, sling, and put it right back.
Man, the value of getting an audience in marketing in today's age period, like to get seen doing your talent, that's valuable.
Very.
Some would say the most valuable.
It is being seen by the masses. Being seen by the casuals.
Most valuable promotions. In case y'all didn't get it.
That's good, Jude. That's good, Jude.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be good.
Right.
Shoot, man.
Bruh.
We hit an hour.
I was just thinking, I was like, we had an hour and 7 minutes. It really felt like 37 minutes.
We just had a lot to talk. Oh man, I keep hitting the mic. I'm gonna have this fixed next episode, so don't even worry about it. Don't unsubscribe or nothing just because I've been hitting the mic. Okay, we're gonna have it straight.
And I'm gonna say Virgil. I'm gonna say Virgil instead of Victor. I'm gonna have it straight too. Okay.
Man, we gotta have Victor Ortiz on for our next episode because of that. Like, hey, we fans of Fight Party. We're gonna have him join us for the breakdowns or something. But man, great episode. It doesn't feel like we were on here that long just because we had so much to say. And shoot, we gonna be back every week. I know it's Tuesday night, but normally we're gonna do this show on Sunday called Sunday Service. Definitely subscribe, tune in. Jake Paul Tank canceled. We're gonna see what Jake ends up doing next. Got some good boxing this weekend with Virgil Ortiz and Erickson Lubin. So we're gonna be tuning in, and we definitely gonna be following up to break down what happens, what's happening next, what's coming. Almighty, man, you want to leave the people with anything? I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. I enjoyed the show. It really ran by. I can't even front. But I will say this though. I am AWLMIT. We do have Juice God over here with the zoom in and the zoom out. Together we are Fight Party KO. And we are signing out.
Sheesh.
Big dogs eat on the porch.